Tammy, hi Tammy. Nice to see you guys. Uh, oh, I got a little battery here. Wait a minute. Gotta fix this. Let's see. First of all, everybody that's on here now, remember that we started our sale. We have a $1 sale. $1, $1, $1. So if you join letsgodollar.com, letsgodollar.com, you have access to our service, which is Let's Go Help. But if you want to get it for $1, you get 5 days of access to be a member for 5 days to see if you like it. And you get all the services, everything helping you apply for all the grants that's available, okay? So it's 5 days for $1, and the deadline is the 25th. So that's the last day you can get the 5-day offer. Then it's at the $20 a month. And, you know, I think that's a deal, but I know there's people that, you know, can't afford the $20 and want to show them at least so they could get our stuff for $1 and download it all the reports. You can get all you need to get on with your life for $1, but you have to cancel before the 5 days, because after 5 days, then we charge you $20. And so you don't want to get charged $20. I mean, we'll pay it back if something screws up. I mean, I don't want anybody to think that we took their money. And that's the most important thing to me, because we're just here to help you. And it's for, you know, the $20 is, I mean, the $1 is for you to get a sense of that, if this is worthy for you or not, if this is worth your $20, okay? Because I think it is, because nobody else does it. There's nowhere else to get this kind of help that's unbiased. You get a lot of help in Google, and that's what we really teach you, is not to use Google. And you're not going to get the help you need. If you're rich and have money, then you could use Google and you could get all the help you need. If you don't have money, you can't use Google. You have to use the part of our society which I call the community economy. We have a capitalist economy and a community economy, and they're about half and half. Actually, it's 60-40. 60% of our economy is capitalism, and 40% of our economy is community. And the community helps solve your problems for free, whether you like it or not. Well, in a democracy, I guess we all voted for it, but it's here. And the rich people use it. That's why Elon Musk and everybody is in Washington right now, because they want to, and what they're cutting really is things that get in the way of what the money they want to get. So that's why $4.8 trillion, he didn't touch any of that. They're touching the stuff that gets in their way of getting more government money, like the people who you know, check if they're, you know, if they're not screwing the system or whatever. And so they got rid of all of them, or the Justice Department, they got rid of all of them. So they could get more money and nobody catch them. So for you, it doesn't matter, because the average person, the programs that they're affecting, it's not affecting 99% of what you're doing. And it's still there, $4.8 trillion. And I want to know, I want to make sure that people know about this. See, what happens is that, you know, you read about, he's cutting. And it's, yeah, he is, yeah, but it's just mostly headlines and hurting people that work for the government, which is another thing. I can't hear me. Wow, how does that happen? Yeah, we get that once in a while. How is that, Patricia? I can hear you. Tammy can hear. Oh, you have big ears? Like I do, Tammy? Maybe that's Yep, Tammy is big. That's why she wears long hair. Cover her big ears. She's a beautiful woman. Fun to tease, and she lets me tease her, I hope. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't tease people. To me, that shows I love you. Because I know my heart's in the right place, but it may not be coming into your input in the way that it's coming out of my output. But back to what's available for you. So don't stop using these programs that could help you. There may be a little glitch in a way because he's screwing up more, not the money, because and even the money stuff, it's not through the courts whether he could do this or not. He's just taken upon himself to do it and then say, fucking sue me, because he's used to being sued. So that doesn't bother him at all, right? So it's important that you know that from the headlines, there's more. And so, 99% of what the government had before he was here is still here. And so you can't let that stop you, because that's what it's there for. It's like if we said, okay, we're going to get rid of the fire department, okay? So you have a fire in your house, and what the hell are you going to do? You can't call the community system economy. You have to go to Google, and they're going to charge you to come and put out your fire. So that's why we got a lot of stuff here. And it's really to do important things in your life. I mean, this is not frivolous stuff. I mean, this is stuff for housing. For you to get, what could be better than that? Housing for your life. That's why we say the community should help each other with housing. I mean, how much and whatever, that's debatable, but it's there. And so I'm just trying to show you that it is there and where to get that. And what we've done recently on Let's Go Help, we made it so much easier now to solve your problems. We have special places on the website. If you have a housing problem, you go to that section, because it has step-by-step steps there. It has special people to answer your questions. It has special workshops that you could get all your answers and all your questions answered live by other members and experts that we have on staff that know about these programs. And you get them live. I mean, this is all for $1. So if you want to try us for $1, but it's not only housing. It's for your bills and paying your bills and getting out of debt. I mean, the free help that's out there, he doesn't even know what bills and debt is, because most of these rich people don't even pay their bills. Not personally, but even they screw people out and don't pay them. Here is someone on TikTok pretending to be you. They're using your name and picture. Wow. And they scammed me out of, oh my God. Well, thanks for letting us know. Oh, Jesus. I know people see what they do is, that's why I feel, okay, we're only charging $20. If anybody's out there and they see me for more than $20, it's a scam. The TikTok don't do anything. YouTube doesn't do anything. Who is it? Meta? They don't do anything. Everybody, there's people out there that have me, and that's why if they're charging more than $20, it's not me. You can't. I'm so sorry, Luanda, and that hurts. I mean. Can you hear me now, Patricia? Patricia said she can't hear me. I wonder if she could hear me now. Okay, so we have the one for housing. So this is a special section. You got to get over there and to see what's over there. Then we have another special section if people want to start a business. Big business, small business, freelancer, you have an invention or whatever. Same deal. It's a separate section of our community that only focuses on starting a business, because that's what most people want to do, is create extra income. So even if it is creating extra income and not starting a normal kind of business, you don't. And we show you where the free help it is, the free help that's out there to just see. What you really have to start learning to is not going looking for grants to apply to, looking for people to help you find those grants, looking people to help you fill out the applications if that's necessary. It's a people finding business, not a grant finding business. It's a people, and the people we send you to don't have a payment for. We do, Patricia. It's if you buy a year's worth, then it comes out to, 59. Yeah. You go, let's go help.com. We have 59 and even a 9. Yeah, that's for 3 months, I think, or 6 months. It's not 3, it's 6. Or maybe we got rid of I forget. Whatever is on letsgohealth.com is what we have. We're getting too big for me to know everything. I only started the place. And but we're really flexible. You also always go to letsgohelp.gmail and ask the Magic Mary for any kind of help, and that's where you get that. But letsgodollar.com, if you want to use us and you're not a member, or members, let your friends know that they could try us at letsgodollar.com. And that's 5 days, and the sale ends on the 25th of February. 25th of February, sale is over, okay? So you have to apply by then. So we're at getting help to start or expand any kind of business, any kind of freelance work you want to do, any kind of invention you want to work on, any kind of nonprofit you want to start, or if you want to be a real estate investor. See, we show you where the help is that you have to talk with. See, it's all about calling organizations that help people for free and sitting down somehow or on the phone, talking with them so you could explain your situation. Because the information is complicated out there. You can't, if you go out and say, I need a grant, you're never going to find it. And I'm sure you tried that on Google and everything, you never get that. That's because you have to use people and not look for grants. The people that help you find the grants for you, they know that. They help people like you every day. So they're available for you to help you find exactly what you need. And there's so many programs out there, it's hard to say. There's not just one general program to start any kind of business you want anywhere. Nah, that doesn't happen. If that was happen, then I wouldn't be here. Then the government would have done its job, because then they have to figure out where to go and whatever. But the government is an octopus. And you have to find the way to get into that octopus is, one, not using Google, two, trying to find local organizations near you. And if you're not a member, I'll help you do this for free if you go to bit.ly and then / Let's Go Top 10, bit.ly and then / Let's Go Top 10, the number 10. Okay, and that will give you all the best starting places to get any free help for anything, whether it's starting a business, buying a house, getting help with your debts, getting legal help, getting help with any kind of medical or dental problem, things like this. All that is free, and that in our society, but in the giving part, so that's the community economy. You have to go to the community economy to get this, okay? And that's what we show you. We don't show you the capitalism society, which is Google. Google is about capitalism, and now we have the free market capitalists trying to run our community, which is a little interesting. I don't know how we could be both. They seem to have both different motives. The efficiency and survival of the fittest is capitalism, okay? Community is helping each other, okay? So they lost that, and they think that everything in life is about capitalism and survival of the fittest. And parts are, and that's very efficient ways to run capitalism. But I don't know if that's the best way to run a society. We have to have a heart. We have to have feelings for each other. We have to respect each other. But if you come in and just throw an axe around and people are left out on the curb in the morning, that's certainly not a community, right? You don't want to live there. At least I don't. So that's what we have to be careful of. But, so I'm trying to show people how to use the community part. And some people want to get rid of it, and particularly the ones that they're not making money at. If they're making money at it, then they'll keep that. What was the website, the best practices to start? I'm the one I tried. Let's see, okay. BIT. Well, actually, you're in a better one than this, bit.ly/Lesko top 10. Okay, that's for non-members. You could go and get our, go over to, in the website, okay, you want to go to, let's see, let's go help too. Oh. Let's go help too. Okay, here are the things you want. Okay, members, look at the table of contents that on the left side. The important ones are, if you go down the left-hand side, you will see daily grant news, okay? And Let's Go live reports, okay? You want to click on Let's Go daily grant news, okay? That's a feature now we have, tell you about new grants every day, okay? And then you want to go back down to Let's Go help tracks, okay? See, Let's Go help tracks, okay? Buy a home, pay my debt and bills, or start a business, okay? On the left-hand side, Let's Go help tracks. I don't know if Let's Go tracks is the right word, but okay, there's three things there. When you click on each one, buying a home, paying bills and debt, starting a business. If you remember, that's where you go. You don't need that top 10 list because we got that in spades right here, and you already paid for it, whether you paid $1 or 20. Because don't forget, $1 only lasts for 5 days, and that's important. So that's what we have to do. So buy a home, click on that, and you get signed up for that. Now we have 277 people signed up for that. Now yesterday we set up 2 other tracks. We have a track on pay my debt and bills, okay? And we already have 64 people signed up for that. And then we have start my business. We have 52 people that signed up for that. And that's really start or expand my business. And that's what's important, okay? So you want to, they're the 3 things to have. Then you get into a separate community of people who are looking to help start a business, pay their debt, or buy a home, okay? So you're now within a group, within the group. And see, it's the members that are the most important thing of this community because they're all loving people that want to help each other and help you learn what they've learned. So the people are here before you, that's what we're about. We're all about people, helping people. And why they do this? Because it feels good. That's why I do this work. I certainly have to pay my rent, so that's why I have to charge something. I used to charge thousands of this for this, but now I got it down. We can do it for $20 because members are helping and they members each other. Now, if you're a navigator, we give you a stipend for navigating. But just helping people, it grows your heart. I mean, it does for me, and this is why I do this until I die. I'm 81, I'll be 82 soon. And every time that I give somebody help or something, they call me back and tell me about their success or whatever. I mean, there is nothing better in life to grow what's important. Sure, you need to eat, you need shelter, and all that kind of stuff. But we have our insides we have to live with, too. And that's the important thing we have to care for. And that's what I'm so proud of Let's Go Help making a contribution there somehow. And it's really about people helping people. I mean, what can be better than that? I mean, I don't know about you, but I even say, the more I even say the word love, my insides seem to flourish better. And that is, yeah, I don't know why I didn't do more of this earlier. My favorite saying now, if I knew being 81 was this much fun, I would have got here a lot earlier. Why did I wait so long to become 81? It's great. I'm having more fun now than ever before. And I appreciate all the members and everybody who listens to me so much. I mean, that makes my heart grow and keep growing, because I feel that's the only thing I have left in me to grow. Everything else, my memory is not going to get better, it's going to get worse. My strength, not going to get better, going to get worse. My speed, not going to get better, going to get worse. But my heart, my love, can get better. And I feel we all can do that. And we all can make our heart better forever. You know, why not? Well, that doesn't take special skills except being nice. Why is being nice so hard? I don't know, God, whoever helped put this shit together. He got it ass backwards. But yes, we have to take care of ourselves first. And if you don't take care of yourself, then you can't help other people. So it's important to do that, and that's what we're here for. I want to show you what government programs are available to do anything you want in life. I absolutely believe that. I've been doing this for 50 years, and I started doing this by helping Fortune 500 millionaires become billionaires using these programs, okay? So now it's time, you know, I did that, I guess, about 5-10 years, I don't know, the first successful business I had anyway. And I said, God, all I'm doing is helping millionaires become billionaires. And so many people need this information, so I set out on a journey to help the average person find out how to use these programs. Because the rich people all use the hell out of them. You know, so don't think that you're, you know, robbing the cradle or whatever the euphemism is for screwing the government or whatever. I don't. Now here's a brand new program come out last year, and the richest 25% get 65% of the money for this. And this is money to help you cut your utility bills. Okay, so I don't know why the richest 25% even have a utility bill problem. But they're getting $5.5 billion. That's the top 25% of income people. The bottom 25% are getting 1%. 1% of this, and the top 25% are getting 25% of it. The middle is getting 50%. You know, no, they're the 50% middle. No, that's wrong. The top gets 65%, so they're getting about half of that, about 30% or less, and the bottom is getting less than 1%. That doesn't add up to 100%, so I don't know what I did wrong. I think it's 30, 70, and 1. But that's, I can't, it's the mind, it's a mind shaft. My mind is a mind shaft, not a mind, not a brain. It's turned into a mind shaft, just a echo. Oh, is anybody in there? Hello, Lesko, are you in there? I just keep forgetting a lot of shit. But it's fun. It's fun to me because I see it helps people. And that's what, to me, makes fun in life. If you're not helping somebody, what the fuck are you doing here? Well, you have to help yourself first, right? So you got to do that, and then you got to go out and make life better for anybody else. And now why you do that, I don't know. I don't have a scientific reason why you do that. All I know is feels so good. I'm a selfish bastard. That's why I do it. And it's important. So it must be. You want to feel good. Why do we want to love? Why do we want to pick up a baby? You want to pour our heart into it, or a little puppy, and things like that. That's that love we have in us, and to do that. So we should do that for each other too. And that's why it feels so good, because you're using the best stuff you have, which is the love inside you, and you're giving it to other people. Paulette, the current deadline is 28th. Deadline for what? Ours is, the deadline for the $1 is the 25th, midnight the 25th, okay? Now the 28th, the other deadline we have is a free laptop computer. that has a deadline of the 30th of the month. We give 4 grants out every month, on the 4th of the month, on the 15th, the 20th, and the 30th. So that's 4. It's a total of 50,000 to 70,000, depends on how profitable the month was. And we do that, but we give it to members only. You have to apply. Please, so I could sign up. What's the website? letsgodollar.com. Okay, somebody said, what's the website? Okay, you want to get in on a $5 offer. So, I mean, the $1 offer for 5 days. So for $1, you get 5 days of unlimited help on Let's Go Help. And and I told you about the 3 new subcategories we have. So when you sign up, look for, on the left-hand side, there's a table of contents, and there's a Let's Go Help tracks. Buy a home, pay bills and debt, and start a business. Sign up for one or all of those, so you get special help with those subjects. So people in those categories only get help with those subjects, so you want to do that. You also want to see our daily grant news. So every day we have reports on the new grants for the day, okay? And so you want to be there and do that. And let's see where else. So watch live. Well, Let's Go Live. These things I do now you can watch them on YouTube too if you're there. But we have them in the group there. And then plus, you want to look in the general section. We have what am I? Let's go help. Get started. Let's go. See more. Stay tuned. Community updates. Okay, ask questions. We have a special question corner, so you can ask questions. Teaching set, live meetings. Okay, look down the list for live meetings. So we have other live meetings, everything like on special topics. We have special topics on starting a business or any business topics after you start it. We have another special on using AI, artificial intelligence. AI is wonderful to use for finding grants because it has none of the stuff that's in Google. So you could find only grants. Like right now, if you go to Google and put in like grants for rent, you'll get 200 million websites and you're screwed. Okay, but you could go to AI and say, show me all the grants. No, well, actually, ask, give me a listing of financial assistance programs, that's money, financial assistance, to help pay for rent, that's what you want it for, and who do you want to give it to you? Well, there's only 2 organizations that give out grants, and that's nonprofit organizations and government offices. And say where you live. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the program you write is a sentence. See, this is talking to a computer, and you talk to it in English. Give me a listing of, say, maybe 50 websites in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from government offices and nonprofit organizations, because they're the only ones that give out grants. Everybody else is going to get money from you. These people give money to you, and that's all they do. They never charge. To pay for rent. Did I say Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Okay. So you want, the source is the most important thing. You want government offices and nonprofit organizations. .gov and .org. Because otherwise you get 2 billion websites like in Google. You don't want that. And you want to tell them what it's for. You want financial assistance. So any kind of, if you say just grants, you're losing other kinds of financial assistance. At the federal level, grants only account for 20% of the free money, okay? So you're gonna miss it. So that's why you can do financial assistance from these 2 types of organizations to pay rent where, okay? And it does it. I mean, and then if you only get 50, say, I want 10 more, I want 50 more, and I'll give you 50 more. I mean, this is great stuff there. So you want to do that. how to start a business living in the country. How do you like that? Country living and business. And actually on Sunday, what's nice, do we have Sunday? Let's go, Megan. Oh, maybe not. We said, but it's also, we have Megan, maybe she's on vacation. Hey, 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 I'm on vacation because I love my occupation. That's what it is. Hey, 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 I'm on vacation because I love my occupation. Every day I'm on vacation because I love my occupation. That's what it is. Hey, 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 every day I'm on vacation because I love my occupation. That's what it is, okay. So she helps you with your debt and credit repair and stuff like that. She's gotten people's numbers up 100, 200, 300 points just in a few weeks' work, and shows them how to do it. And that's what's right. So that's why we're the only place in America, I feel, that teaches you that every website we give you are sources that give you money, not ask you for money. So nobody that we give you will ever ask you for money. Okay, we show you places from the community economy that only gives money, that helps people here. So you live in a wonderful country that has so many programs that help people, okay? But they don't advertise, so you don't find them in Google. Okay, so learn how to use the community economy. And you need that. I think America needs that more than ever before. Why? Because the capitalist society is not working for a lot of people. Oops, gotta get it the right way. And here's why it's not working for a lot of people. The country is growing. Well, I don't know that. Yeah, so our economy grows every year, okay? Here's our economy. Okay, it's growing, okay? So, it's growing, okay? That's what it was in 1980, and this is what it is today. Yeah? So you see that big growth curve. That's what the economy is going. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. But income, people's income, who's getting what percentage of that growth? Okay, the bottom 90%, okay, here's the green. That's the bottom 90%. Oh, I have it upside down. That's why I was screwed up. So back in 1980, the bottom 90% got 70% of all the economy. And the top 10% only got 30%. Okay, so that's how the economy, see, remember that line, this thing here that's going up and up? Okay, at the beginning of the line, whoops, at the beginning of the line, which is reversed, down there, up here, at the beginning of the line, it was divided this way. The bottom 90% got 70%, and the top 10% got 30%. Now, fast forward 40 or 50 years later, look what happened. The bottom 90% is down to 50% or so, and the bottom 10% is up to 40 or 50%. So the bottom 90% is getting less and less of everything. And what makes it worse, here's the real killer, is I know I have. That's GDP, that is GDP, that is GDP. Well, come on, what did you do with that? Let's go. Well, inflation, okay, I have an inflation, okay, inflation. So wages went up 30%, but inflation went up 300%. So that's the problem. So the country is growing, and capitalism or prices are growing like the country. So it's growing about 300%. But wages for 90% of the people only grew 30%. So if prices grew 300% and your wages are only growing 30%, people are in trouble. So that's why, you have to learn how to get more income, and you have to learn to find other sources of income. So the other sources of income is government grants, and the ways to get more income is find the community programs that help you earn more money. And that's with technical training, education, things like that. And that's all free, and there's plenty of it in this, in the giving economy. You know what I mean. And the government and nonprofit organizations represent 40%, and they solve problems like that. Paying your bills when you can't. They solve problems like that. When you can't get a better job and you can't earn higher income. They solve problems like that. So paying your bills, getting higher income. The giving economy does that. You know, the community economy, giving community, whatever, where we help each other. So we have programs, and 40% of all the income in our economy goes to that giving section. So that's why people don't realize that. They think it's all in Google, and that's where they're going to get help, and that's nonsense. That's helpful, yes, if you have money. If you don't have money, you do that. So this is why I think this is the most disturbing data, is that in the developed world, that's in the higher income countries, there's about 30 of us. And we have more poor people than any other developed country in the world. Not underdeveloped, so China or Africa, no, not that. The developed countries, about 30 of them. So we have more people, poor people than anybody else, and we're the richest. What the hell's going on here? So we have to fight it. Individually, you can fight it, and the only place I know, if you don't have money, is by using the community. You know, the community has the money for that, but you have to find it. It's not like Google. They're not selling you something, so they're not coming after you. They're giving you free money, so you have to go after them. That's what we do at letsgohelp.com. And now we have the sale for only $1. You could apply and get our free help for as much as you could eat for 5 days. So it's letsgodollar.com. Sign up for 5 days. The sale ends on the 25th. letsgodollar.com. Okay, fine. Thank you guys for listening to me. See you soon. Now I gotta go exercise. Oh, it's like going to the dentist. I sort of feel good once I get there, but getting there, oh, do I have to, Mommy? Oh, do I have to? Yeah, I have to. If I want to keep doing this, and I want to keep doing this.